What's up, everybody? Make sure volume looks all good. What do we got? We got Rebel Chi-Chi, Leo, Loving Me. Oh, Rebel Chi-Chi, nice. Flowery Pleb, hello, welcome in for some chatter. M to the L, though real. Loving Me again. And ShadowCon. It worked, yes. We set up the sound alerts. I think you legitimately did it like 30 seconds after, maybe 20 seconds after I set up the sound alerts. I'm glad it worked. Caleb is here. What's up, my man? Random Friday night stream. Just got the sheep scream. Marcus is here. Marcus, long time no see, man. Hope you're doing well. How does my lighting look? We have new lighting today. Just bought a softbox light. Very big and very bulky. It's supposed to be better quality. I have a controller. I can adjust it to different colors. I can adjust it to different brightnesses. Very customizable. Feels like it definitely needs to be brighter than that. Every time you stream, I'm at work. Every time I stream, I'm also at work. Marcus, did you think about that? You look like you're gonna operate on somebody. Setting the mood, I see. I mean, there's lots of different settings. So this is cold. This is warm. I'm trying to like also look at the camera and see what I look like. This is warm lighting, if this looks more natural and less doctor's office. And then there's just regular white, which I feel like is very doctor's office, and also bright. I cannot look at it. Golly, that's bright. Rebel Chi-Chi with a 5 stream streak. You are getting good. Let's go. And then there's cold. There's not many other settings. Let's try warm. I think that's almost a little yellowy, but I don't think it's bad. Gonna buy a new gym pack. Kidding. No excuses. I guess my bad. I'll do better. No, dude, I'm kidding. I'm glad you're here. Sorry, it's always while you're working. I can't control that. Hey, cutie. I'm warming to Dexy. Not as bad as I originally thought he was. I think he's super good. I legitimately think he's better than Rector. He's also growing on me. I thought he was fun and I wanted him in a link because he's new, but now I think he's fun and I think he's good, and that's why I want him in links. I was on a business trip when the new contest dropped. Kind of sad about that. That is sad. You can still get involved though, because you can still win one of the random prizes. Change your whole life around Sam's videos. Exactly. ShadowCon gets it. Lighting looks great. Wonderful. It is a little yellowy, but you look more washed out with the others. I missed the 5-star chicken codes. Yeah, those are sad, dude. I am. LO notification just went properly. Coming through an old phone. Gotcha. Zor, free to play. Thank you for the follow, my man. I appreciate that. I'm hoping 10 man isn't too expensive to get. I wish this event didn't start until September. Yeah, I also wish it was a little bit later just because we got so much stuff going on. I feel like I just got a break from the free-to-play, then we dropped this challenge, and I'm grinding, and work, my regular day job, boo, boring, is getting very busy, so I'm just like slammed. I miss those 2 made life easy, yeah, big time, big time. Let's run some more spider. My newt is not in the right gear. Nobody is in the right gear on my account. Look at this clan boss nerd. You know me, dude. Big time. His passive is surprisingly clutch early game. I just think all of his kits good, dude. But yeah, I mean, the fact that there's no cooldown on that is wonderful. The heal on the A1 is solid. AoE that hits and plays increased defense is wonderful, and the survive is fantastic. It's a heal, a revive, and a veil. I do wish it was for 2 turns. That's probably the biggest downside. I work tomorrow, then I'm on holiday for a week. Well, that's exciting, Bogo. I want to take advantage of Shaman, good lifesteal gear, and try a new account for Oz. What would be good links for the Oz champions? We're going to look at the Oz champions in a second, because I have not looked at them, basically. What's up, Final? Welcome in. Normal Pelops, and you get all the Oz champs. Your account is set, plus if you want to spend, you get 4. Interesting. Yeah, I want to look at all of the Oz champions. I have not had a chance to, like, check them all out. Let me pull it up. Is it on Hell Hades? Someone sent... Echoes of Oz event breakdown. There we go. So I got the alt account. I keep wanting to call it the free-to-play, but it's not free-to-play. I am spending it. I've got the alt account on my other screen. I photobombed the Discord while you were sleeping. How'd you not notice? Because I was sleeping, brother. Perlock's here. Perlock with a gifted sub. Thank you so much, my man. You are so generous. I appreciate it. Hope you are doing well tonight. So this is Dorothy. We can get a little bigger. There we go. Beautiful. There's Toto. A1 attacks 1 enemy. Books to 100% chance of removing 1 random buff. Meh. Also places weaken. Wonderful. We've got the gifted before I could use my prime in 5 days. Dang. That's okay, Zico. We take it. I think technically I get paid a little bit more from a gifted sub, but obviously both would have been best case, but can't get mad about that. Shout out to Perlock. Windstorm. 70% chance of placing decreased defense and decreased accuracy on all enemies for 2 turns. Like it. A prime is Bezos money. For sure. And I would much rather Bezos money than Perlock's money. But if Perlock's going to give money, we appreciate it. That is going straight towards the company, basically. Helping me build all the different tools that we're building and also helping my wife be a stay-at-home mom, which is pretty cool. I don't talk about that a ton, but one of the big reasons why I do what I do and why I'm so grateful for you guys. Furious Tornado attacks all enemies, steals all buffs from all enemies, love it. Buff spread, love it. And then 75 bucks. That's a nice ability, dude. 1 Oz ally can't be hit. The skill cannot be put on cooldown. Ignore probably more, but I love that. I love that. And it's a full buff steal without needing books. It's pretty cool. What's going on, Lou? You liked how Master Dex goes? I do as well. Company equals hot tub fund, I wish. That costs money. No, we're not doing hot tub streams. It was a joke a while ago that I think 1 or 2 people took seriously. That people would start gifting subs and we would set that money aside for a hot tub, and I'd buy a hot tub and do a hot tub stream. But they kept wanting me to buy like a Temu hot tub, and I was like, I'm not putting my body in there. So that's a pretty wonderful A3. Whenever the champion is killed, all allies team up to attack the enemy that killed her. Whenever the champion is revived, instantly activates her Furious Tornado, which is wonderful. I'm hoping it would do that even if... I know, I want you to mess around with the settings and tell me what you think looks best. Because this is called warm.
I was about to say, it's very yellow.
But then cold is, I feel like they said it's flushed out.
Yeah, you look like you're dead.
Yeah, and then white is like very bright, like I'm in a doctor's office.
I mean, that's probably best.
But then I think I can also turn the brightness down. Why do those look the same? The buttons not look the same.
Well, the bottom one's a little smaller. Come on. I'm probably there. It's not going to give you a headache, but it's different.
He needs some milk!
He needs some milk!
Is that better than the warm, you think?
Yes.
You think
I mean, the warm is fine. It just gives me.
What do you think is better, this?
Emotional damage!
This? Or this?
That's up to them.
What do you think?
I mean, obviously that one.
And this is also annoying because I keep moving it to see the TV. I guess I'll go.
I was just saying, how on the earth are you gonna see the TV with this?
We can put it right there.
Okay.
Well, because I'm thinking if I put it between this desk and that chair, then we wouldn't need to move it out.
Do they even know what you're talking about?
Yes, I told them I got a new softbox light. Stare into the light, exactly.
Yeah, I get blind.
Don says, hello, Madam Raid.
Hello!
Hello,
I'll
Madam Raid.
grace
Glad
you
you
with-
could grace us.
I'll grace you with my voice.
I love how we bomb all the sounds about what you said.
I know, I love it. I assume that's how y'all are all the time, and that's just like, it's just like fun, but maybe
Our
it's
live
just
streams
right.
are fun. Look, it's Dorothy.
Does anybody in the chat like squishies?
Here we
Can I show you my squishies I got today?
We bought a ton of squishies from Sheen today.
Got a bunch of different kinds. I was focusing on engage different textures and stuff.
They said, no, we hate squishies.
I thought so too, yeah. Sam doesn't like them.
I do like them, I just don't care like you do.
I just find them really fun.
Oh, like Neatos? I don't know what that is.
Yes, but I'm not paying Neato prices.
Yeah, it was like 5 of them for like $10.
Yeah, I just buy knockoff little fake
Rebel
ones.
Chi-Chi said yes.
Okay, I just needed one yes. I'll be right back.
Unloved them. I love that sound, dude. That one kills me. I got my son one mini moon before they blew up in popularity. Great for sensory seekers. She's not on the Labubu thing.
No, I do not like the little boo-boos.
Can I
Okay.
find the camera?
No. Alright, first one I got. Where's the camera?
It's the OBS. Right here, see.
Okay, first one is a coconut oil squishy. It has a thin skin, and then
Let's hold it
you
up to the camera.
squish it, and it's really squishy. And it like takes on shape, and it's a slow rise back into position. It's really fun.
Shadow
That
Khan
one's-
said his kids have like a million squishies.
That one's really satisfying. This one was the least exciting of the bunch, but it's like a bead one with no air inside, so there's nothing in it except for beads. But I mean, it's nice, I guess. This feels like you're pushing some beads around. It's not really much to it. Where are squishes go? Oh, here they are. All right, next one is.
Don likes the bead one.
Yeah. I thought I'd like it more. I do like it, but I thought I was gonna like really love it. This one is a bar of soap. And it has crunchy pieces inside. And that's really nice. Where's your mic? Crunch it in the mic. Can you hear it over the music?
We're gonna get demonetized.
So I don't know what's in there, but it does feels like I'm literally crushing crunches of soap. Yeah, this one smells like soap. It does smell like a bar of soap. Okay.
Getting some ASMR up in here, exactly. I'll retitle
okay,
the stream.
and the last one is my favorite. Okay, it's so good. You're not even gonna understand.
Yeah.
You're not even understand how great this
It's
is.
asbestos.
Okay, so it's called a watermelon slushy. So it has like a sand texture on the inside, and so it's really good.
I think that one's more of a feel than a look, though. The squishes are a thing, I guess. Yeah.
So nice. Let me go. It's so good. It has watermelon seeds in it, so it looks like a watermelon, and then it's got all these like just sugar texture inside.
His name is John C.
It's so good.
Is that what my sub money is going to? Exactly, Marcus. You guys are subbing so that she can buy squishies. What a stupid purchase. Who would buy something dumb to play with?
Yeah, exactly. So you can't, and that's even your second one, so I don't even talk
Yeah, I
about
gave
it.
the first one away, though.
But yeah, it's very nice. very squishy and has like a little texture to it. So I like this one, but it doesn't have any texture, it's just squishy. So then this one is like the same texture, the same amount of squishiness, but it also has some texture. That's my favorite. Sorry. Vote is the marble one.
You
the
got
marble
them from
one.
Shein?
Yeah, I just got them from Shein. I don't really know much about squishies, so I mainly wanted to buy some cheap ones to see different textures, to see which one I like, and then I could see myself investing on a nice Nito or whatever of one of the texture I like. So I'd probably get one of this slush sugar texture, probably.
Sad Madam Raid it is. Oh, if it's a butter one, I've seen the butter one on sale on TikTok.
Yes. So then have you seen crunchy butter? Because this one is like the crunchy butter, but it's soap. But yeah, the butter one I don't think I'd like, because it's like you mush it and then you have to like wait for it to rise. So I don't think I would like that one, because I like to just like go. So I don't.
See Dorothy? The next
she's
collab.
got Toto.
Yeah, the next collab they're doing is Echoes of Oz.
That's cool.
So they're doing the Cowardly Lion.
Texture is key. I agree. What did Glizzy say?
He said, "Is that Madam Rage?" And then hasn't said anything since.
Oh, why did someone say dang Glizzy?
Oh, Glizzy sent 10 gifted subs. Let's go, Glizzy! Thank you, my man. I appreciate that.
Go Glizzy!
That's more squishies for Madam Rage.
More squishies!
It's not. That's straight to the hot tub.
Do this one in the mic. Everyone will hate it.
This sounds like marble.
This is the marble one.
I also don't like this one.
I agree. Sam said he would like this one if it also had some of the slush inside, and I agree with. Oops, I agree with that. I think that
Squishy hot tub incoming, exactly.
we did hot tub tonight.
I just came back from hot tub, which only reminds me how much I want one.
Oh, there it is.
There.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's a poke out from the bead.
You see the Cowardly Lion? You could fill a team of hot tub with squishies. That's very true. I need to figure out to get...
cool!
Yeah.
Cowardly Lion's awesome.
Then...
Oh, it feels really good when you do this.
But the Scarecrow doesn't
Do
show
this
us...
with it, Sam. This feels good.
Doesn't really show us a picture of it, but his head looks cool. Penny, stop!
Doesn't that
Stop.
feel better than squishing it?
I guess. I like the smell. The Scarecrow looks
agree.
cool. Is there a full picture of the Scarecrow and the Tin Woodman? They both look cool, but I don't see a full picture of them. And then there's the Wicked Witch.
Lame.
Yeah. She also just looks exactly like Madame Sarah. She's already in the game.
Well, Fortnite does that a lot. They just use basically the same like people and just kind of change a little bit of them.
Yeah. Very
Probably
similar.
easiest with editing and stuff.
Real hot tub or inflatable. I just came
Real
from.
hot tub!
Yeah, so we just came from her grandmother's, and who lives like 20 minutes from here, and they have a real hot tub, like a nice one. Fill a Temu hot tub with Orbeez. I'm not cleaning that up. We're not doing a Temu hot tub, Lizzie. I tried the new tools on the website for the Clan Boss Team Finder. Can I DM you on Discord? Yes, please DM me. It's all in the works, tweaking. We might work on that some tonight.
So Caleb and Evelyn are on live, and Caleb said, "What are you up to tonight?" And I said, "We just got home from Nana's. We did some hot tub." And Evelyn said, "Yeah, can you believe she did that? We didn't even get an invite." And Caleb said, "I actually was invited." And she was like, "No, you weren't." And he was like, "No, I legit was." And then she got sad.
Yeah, everybody DM me on Discord. I could get your Temu hot tub in 2 weeks. I don't want a Temu hot tub, dude. If I get a Temu hot tub, we're just gonna have to throw it away after a month.
True.
After I get skin cancer.
If you do get one, it needs to be like beginning of summer. Like right now, we'd only use it for a little bit, and then there's no way it stores well through the winter. It would be a one summer item.
I would much rather just save up, buy a real hot tub. Even those squishies.
Got all my squishies. I think I'm gonna get some more.
You're not gonna get more.
There's a few more different textures I want to try. Everyone let me know what their favorite one is. I'm not interested in the butter. I know it's like everyone's favorite, but it's not my favorite.
Hot tub is peak winter, dude. Snow falling, steam rising. I agree, but I don't think a Temu hot tub's gonna hold up in the winter.
Toodaloos. They'll
Good
have
night.
fun. Raid on.
Oh, we stay raiding. What about a butter hot? You guys are crazy. I think I saw this Wicked Witch as AoE sheep. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna look at all of them because I've only looked at I think Ozilda. I have not looked at the Tin Woodman or the Scarecrow. So Dorothy, speed no battle is wonderful. Increase this champion's HP. That's pretty cool. Oh, the champion's speed is nice. 30% extra speed and HP is super nice. I like that. I think she's wonderful. I'm assuming HP-based champion. I want to feel in a hot tub with butter. I don't know how we get so off track here, guys. Oh, see, I can get it, dog. I think you Scarecrow and 10-man pick on Discord. Oh, gotcha. Shit. Appreciate it. Okay. I think Scarecrow looks a little cooler. Tin Man looks a little weird, but cool. What these things are, you're sending, Lizzie. You know how rats live outside and mice live inside. If a rat goes inside, does it become a mouse? I think it's just a rat that made it inside. Lizzie could probably get us a deal on bulk butter with the Domino's account. I'm sure he can. So far, there's no bad champions. Ozclap is pretty cool. Tin Man looks sassy. He does look a little sassy. Overlord. I did my first Fragment Summon Fusion as a free-to-play. Also got the 3-star soul from my Chimere. Pulled 50 Ancient Shards, 1 Sacred Shard, and 1 Primal Shard. And got 2 Legendary Champions from Ancients, Garato and Warmother. Not very good, but still cool. Good odds in terms of pulling Legos. I always pull Legendaries outside of Mercy, which is wild. I'm going to go for the new Fusion too. Nice. Well, congrats, Overlord. That's awesome. Okay, so their kits. Cowardly Lion next. Triple hitter, defense-based champion. Attack inflicted by a skill increases. The damage inflicted by a skill increased by 10% for each skill successfully activated by allies and enemies under fear or true fear. Interesting. Up to 100% extra damage is cool. The only issue with that is like, how often are you fighting that many waves? Long arena fights or like long faction wars fights with minions, maybe long ice golem fights, but where that damage really ramps up past like 20%. AoE before attacking places increased defense and fervor on all allies. AoE fervor is nice. Ignores 20% defense is pretty cool. And then true fear on all enemies. That's a great ability. Books to 3-turn cooldown too, which is super nice. Places counterattack and reflect damage on all allies. Reflect damage sucks, dude. I wish it would be buffed. Well, under these buffs from the champion, allies will ignore shield and strengthen when counterattacking. Allies will also ignore shield buffs when reflecting damage. That's weird. AoE counterattack is crazy because they all but said they weren't going to add any more champions, and now they've added several. So that's pretty cool. What's up, Ron? AA Ron. By the way, do you guys think the next fusion is doable if I start an account on 13th and saving all summons? The 13th being yesterday? I think it's possible, but you just have to really save all your summons and you have to get to Ultra Nightmare Clan boss quickly. But definitely. True Courage. Whenever True Fear is placed in this champion, removes all debuffs from this champion, resets all cooldowns, and activates an instant turn. Holy moly, what a passive. Whenever this champion's under True Fear, their skills will always activate. That's crazy. Oh, so the active effect is on a 4-turn cooldown. So even when someone places Fear twice, he'll still be under Fear, but their skill will always activate. That's pretty cool. Increases chance. Oh, I bet he's going to be super good, or could be super good in Hydra against Head of Torment. Whenever this champion is in... Oh, they actually had that. Increases chance of enemy skills not activating when they're True Fear by 15%. If there are multiple champions, only one will activate. The skill will not activate. Wow. That's pretty cool. It's weird. It makes sense, right? Like, it makes sense to make his kit around True Fear. But that's pretty cool. I'd be very efficient with charge, but it's doable. I agree. Tin Man looks elite. No correction, Madam Raid. Hey, I started one yesterday as well. Nice. Fabian counter, by the way. Yeah. Unless he gets petrified, right? Like Fabian could petrify him and then he's toast. Fabian opens with this, does not play Sphere. And then if he petrifies the Cowardly Lion, you're screwed. If he petrifies anyone else and places True Fear, then he's good. So he's a counter. I wouldn't say he's like made to be a counter to him, if that makes sense. Lion counter, so many Fear, True Fear champions. He's gonna be nice in Chimera. I agree. I was also thinking Hydra. Fear almost becomes like a buff for you. Hot tub with the squishies at the bottom. Nope. We're good. I mean, like, that's my fear with these. Like, every time I use them, I want to wash my hands. Because it's like, if you pay $2 for this squishy and it's full of chemicals, I don't trust it. Like, we were letting our daughter play with them, and then she tried to bite one. I was like, nope, we're done. No more squishies for her. Because like, you're not going to bite into that and get whatever chemicals that are in your mouth. I'm not rushing you to the ER because you bit a squishy. That's why I'm more skeptical. So, Scarecrow. Looks cool. Obviously, Undead, Spirit, support champion as well. So is that support, defense, support? Crow Hunter, attacks one enemy 2 times. First hit is 50% chance of placing decreased resistance. Second hit is decreased accuracy. This cannot be resisted if any ally, including this champion, has been killed at least once during this battle. Interesting. A little weird mechanic, but I like it. Decrease cooldown of all ally skills except this champions by 1 turn. Okay, that is pretty cool. I think, Home, that's what you were talking to me about earlier. Increase resistance, increase accuracy on all allies. Revives an ally with 50% HP, 50% turn meter, places block damage. Also places Fortify on all allies. Which one is Fortify? Is that the lowers ignored defense stuff? Yeah, reduces enemy ignored defense. I just don't think that's, I think that's neither here nor there. Like, just in my opinion, straight up ignore, like, strength engine is better, you know? So it's just like a weird, unnecessary buff in the game. But it's solid. To me, that's just a 1-person revive. Whenever the champion is killed, revives with 50% HP, 50% turn meter, then removes all debuffs from all allies. That's pretty cool. Fortify seems pretty niche, yeah, exactly. Like, if you're facing someone with 100% ignore defense. Champion becomes immune to fear, true fear, provoke, and petrification if any ally, including this champion, has been killed at least once. Pretty cool. Increase ally accuracy. He seems the most niche. Like, the decrease cooldowns is cool, but like, we're putting Lego books in this guy just for a Painkeeper, basically. Like, decrease resistance, decrease accuracy. Maybe you're doing that in Chimera. Where else is a single target decrease resistance, decrease accuracy being super helpful? That is cool. That's an objectively a cool ability. And then single target revive with Fortify, I don't rate super highly. Yeah, I don't love Scarecrow. I think he's cool. There's nothing about him that makes me like, wow, I want to get that champion. So far, he seems like the worst, but not bad. The Tin Woodman. Magic Defense Bannerlord is interesting. Does he look like a Bannerlord? Attacks 1 enemy, heals the champion by 15% of their max HP. Cool. Attacks 1 enemy, inflicts 10% more damage and ignores 10% defense for each buff. That's very cool. 5 buffs, 50% extra damage, 50% ignore defense is huge. Then directs all other allies to team up and attack the same target. Whoa. Allies joining the attack will use their default skills. That's wonderful. Increase the damage inflicted by allies teaming up to attack the target and their ignore defense effects by 5%. 10% for the other Oz champions. For each buff. Whoa. Resets cooldown of Lumber Machine, the A3 if the target gets killed. That's very cool. I like that ability a lot. Lumber Machine, AoE, increase crit damage and shatter on everybody. Ignores 5% defense for each buff. Again, so he's going to be a very buff heavy guy. Faces revive on death on this champion for 1 turn if this attack kills an enemy. Pretty cool. Random, but cool. I wonder how this is going to scale versus like a Taras or a Seer, you know? Could he be like a buff stripper, you know, not buff stripper, but buff utilizer like Wave Clear? True Heart. Decrease the damage of all eyes received by 15%, 30% for the Oz characters. His champion receives that damage instead. Okay. I feel like that's almost the ability that I would want for Scarecrow. If you want him to die and revive himself, I would want him to be soaking up that damage. Doesn't that make more sense? Hold on, I'm collecting some stuff on my other screen. We hit a new day. Day 4 on the new account, the Razzlebark account. Have you got any kind of leaderboard update from Clarion yet? No, they're not giving us a leaderboard for this competition. The hope is that, or not, the hope is that we're gonna get a leaderboard the next time, if this goes well enough. I'm gonna try and message them soon. They're all asleep now in Europe. Try and message them soon, get an update tomorrow for in terms of like how good are the numbers for everything, despite the delays. And has anyone crossed any of the thresholds yet? Because I'm assuming some people are at account level 45 or some people are at Dragon 25, but I doubt anyone's at 60 yet. But we should be giving prizes out soon. Or maybe they only let us know if it's someone who used our link, I don't know. Like maybe Cobb's people already have one. Hey Mills. I don't know. I'll have to message them. I have not heard anything from them. Dorothy buffs steel / bread, and Lion's buffs can make him hit like an isekai truck. Very true. Rune Bear Games, thank you for the follow, my man. I appreciate that. Love a good Rune Bear, dude. I agree with that, Shadowcon. If the damage received in this way exceeds 50% of the champion's max HP, place a rival on death. That's pretty cool. If the damage received in this way exceeds 50% of the champion's max HP, activates the Hewing Axe skill against the enemy. That's pretty cool. A1. With the lowest HP, if there are multiple champions, the skill will activate. Whenever the champion receives damage via the skill, increase the champion's defense by 10%. Stacked with one. That's very cool. Yeah, he might be my favorite. How many creators are doing this challenge? I think it's just 5 of us. It's just the E-Pyre raid creators. Let's see. Yeah, just 5 of us. It's like Deity and Cobb and myself. And what's the thing is, like, people's names in Discord are different than their names on YouTube, which is confusing. What's up, Rune Bear? I thought I'd finally come follow on Twitch. Well, I appreciate that, my man. Thank you. Welcome to the dark side. We have snacks over here on Twitch. Very true. You guys are getting snacks. You guys are getting paid. Our defense in all battles by 30%. And then Ozilda. AoE on the A1. Block active skills. Love it. Books is 60%. 100% chance if they interfere. True Fear. I restarted up to 24 hours because of the bunny pop. New team just finished Dragon 2016. Team gets really well. Gels really well. Pelops Bunny. Dexco. Cryo. Fat Man. I agree. I agree. I'm at a weird point. The whole meme of my steak is too juicy, my lobster is too buttery. I have too many good champions. I don't know who to include in my team. Like I used my feast because I bought the Thor pass, I caved and bought the $60 version. And I got a feast and I was like, oh, I'm gonna put this on my Criodan. So I got Criodan up to 40, took him up to 60. The next day pulled a Deacon and it's like, do I have room in my squad for Deacon? Because Criodan's ultimately just in my fastest gear. So then I might just switch him to my like high accuracy gear and put Deacon in my fastest gear. I don't know, I thought that was weird. Piccolo looks to be really good from this event. Is he? I was thinking, we can come back and look at him. I was thinking he looks like the worst. Swift Jin, hello. Don't know if you really call Google owned YouTube as the light side. That's a fair point, MTDL. I love YouTube, obviously, because that's my job versus Twitch is more of a little hobby. But I agree, as far as live stream goes, Twitch just owns it. Do you know when the collab will start, by the way? I think it's in Plarium. Maybe not. In this article. August 19th. So that's in 5 days. Next Wednesday, we'll probably live stream. To November 10th. Login fusion, everything on the 19th. Nice. I feel like I'm going crazy that so many people overlook or underrate Ancora. What's your take on Ancora? So I like Ancora. I think she's very, very solid. I think her value rises dramatically if you have Narcisse. I don't have Narcisse, and I never, ever, ever use my Ancora. Granted, I have like a pretty whale account, but I've literally never built her. I might have 2 now. But it's just like, if we look at revivers on my account, there's just so many, dude. Right? Like, am I using her over Siphi and Sulfurion and Lady Noelle and Marichka and Arbiter and Hilvi and Yukimasa and Molly and Venalicia and Glysad and Lavara and Uugo? Like, I definitely like Ancora. I think her A1 is super cool, the chance of reducing skill cooldowns by 2 turns. I love that. I think she's very, very annoying to face against in the arena. She's great, man. She doesn't like really overwhelm me, you know? But maybe that's too high of a bar to put on somebody. Okay, let me finish reading Ozilda's kit. You can't escape, removes all buffs, steals 30% turn meter with under fear, true fear, placing decreased defense and ensnare. There's so many debuffs and buffs nowadays. What the heck is ensnare? I think I read in somebody else's kit the other night on a video. Not to be confused with enfeeble or entangle. Turn meter increase effects lowered. Welcome back, Lizzie. I've been playing the challenge, but how do you get to level 60 so fast? I haven't even hit 60 in my main. So getting to level 60 is not easy, and I really think the only people that will be able to do it before the 31st are going to be people spending money in the game. It's just campaign. It's campaign over and 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 over thousands of times. Thousands of campaign runs. That's how you get to level 60. But yeah, I don't love that. I like the ability. I don't love the ensnare. I would much rather decrease speed. Attacks all enemies, places Master Seal. I like that. I wish it was AoE Master Seal, not just the single target, but that's still cool. 30% chance of placing Sheep on all enemies for 1 turn. Places block passive skills for 2 turns instead, if the 30% chance does not activate Sheep. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think I like that a lot. Yeah, I would just enjoy the ride type. If you're not like, don't have a plan with your schedule and your auto clicker and stuff, I would not try to compete for the $1,000. I'm somewhat here. Also been working my PC, so I haven't been chatting. No worries, dude. Priorities, my brother. Hopefully things go well. Good luck. Don't mess up your CPU like I did. Champion's immune to every control buff? No, not every control buff. Cheat, fear, true fear, ensnare, block active skills, seal, master seal, and block passive. So basically all of the Oz debuffs. Whenever enemy receives a buff, 50% chance of placing true fear on that enemy. Pretty cool. Kind of gross. Will ignore block debuffs, can only activate once per skill and once per target. If there are multiple champions of this team. But like if Arbiter goes and places increased attack on everybody, 50% chance for each of them placing true fear. That's pretty busted. Champions or allies do 20% more damage against enemies than a fear. True fear. There are multiple champions in this team with skill. Okay. Accuracy on balance by 70. That's good. Definitely good. This ability is pretty crazy. I mean, honestly, she's very good. All three of those abilities are very good. Block active skills, fear, or no, sorry, ensnare and buff removal, master seal, sheep, and block passive skills. Yeah, that's pretty gross. I feel like she needs to be paired with the fear champion, though, right? Which would be Cowardly Lion. So, how do we get all of these champions? Which ones are which? Cowardly Lion's a mixed fusion. Okay, I like that a lot. He's probably the most exciting to me. Dorothy's login, I love that. The Shard Pool for Ozilda and Tin Woodman and Scarecrow. So we just know those middle two. They will remain obtainable after the campaign ends. I like that. Gotcha. So, who was it? Runebear? Was it you who said that the Scarecrow looks amazing? I don't know if you're seeing something I'm not. I'd love to figure out why. I think he looks cool. I don't think his kit seems super compelling to me, so decrease resistance, decrease accuracy. Can't be resisted if someone's died, which is cool, but it's still only 50% chance of placing each of them. I think that's a fine A1, but not crazy. I think this is a cool ability, like Painkeepers. 3-turn cooldown, decrease cooldown of all allies goes by 1 turn. Exactly like Painkeepers. Increase resistance, increase accuracy on allies for 2 turns. Is cool. Objectively, that is cool. Yeah, I think that's good Chimera ability. I mentioned that the first time we read through. But not crazy, right? Like when you compare him to a Kymar, Yumiko, Donatello. Like way better. Revives an ally with 50% HP, 50% turn meter block damage. Fortifying all buffs, all allies. I don't love fortifying. I do love that passive. Especially if you get villagers like super tanky. Get this effectively like solo stuff. And the passive effect becomes very cool. Yeah, I could see like being super annoying in the arena. Being very good in Chimera. Don't have a ton of revivers. Minded hordes are really lacking. Super for me to be very good. So I'm not saying Scarecrow's bad by any means, but I do think of these 5 champions, he's the least exciting to me. I'm very curious here. I think it's probably 1, 2, 3, but they're close. And like obviously multipliers affect things, and I'm just a human, so my opinion is not always going to be perfect. But I think I like the Cowardly Lion the most. And then Dorothy, and then the Tin Woodman. Tin Woodman might be best though. Like it really just depends on his damage. And then Ozilda, then Scarecrow. But I think they all look awesome. Like someone said it earlier. Mel's with 100 bits. Thank you so much, Mel's. I appreciate that. Mel's aka Artistry. Thank you. I appreciate that. Self-revive and full cleanse will also revive every ally. Seems pretty good. No, I agree. I think he's great. I just don't think he's as good as the other champions here. Tin Man has potential to be crazy. I agree. I think I very well could see Tin Man being the best out of these 5. He's like Wrath of the Turtles in terms of height. That's fair. I'm most excited for the Tin Woodman. Yes, the Tin Man. Yeah. I think I can definitely see that. Like very, very, very cool. Taking damage, boosting his own damage, the ally attack, the buff heaviness. Like again, pairing Dorothy with Tin Woodman could be crazy. It's just, yeah, it's gonna be curious to see how we can get them and how difficult they are. Might need to start saving up shards now. We have a few. Good amount of void shards. But, don't think. Trying to go super far here. I was thinking I might try and get the 3-star Khmer Soul. Because I do think Khmer is very good. Hey Cap Joker, how's it going? I'll take them all, exactly. Yeah, me too. Like, just from a completionist standpoint, but also from, I think, all these champions look cool. I will take them all. I think there are no proving grounds I can try. I had fun doing that on stream Wednesday. And I want to show you guys some of the website stuff we're working on. All their powers combined can form Captain Planet, exactly. I'm also working the other account at the same time. Let's see if we can switch over. Support type champion with 4-star confidence. Nice, there's an epic book. We can try and book our Fahrakin out. We did book the A3 of the Criodan. We got very lucky with books there. We've not gotten lucky with Pelop's book. We're 1 book away. We're getting pretty close to Criodan. Of course, we're gonna have to basically completely book him. Or do want Scarecrow. It's so interesting that Scarecrow. That's 2 people that have said that. He's our hero. Mother Saris and Dorothy both look the best in my opinion. I think Madame Saris looks good. I think Dorothy probably is the best. I like Cowardly Lion a little bit more, but fully booking Fat Man, I can't imagine. Yeah, exactly. You want to take pollution down to 0. The joke's it's missing me. Something to do with trees. I thought we know Dorothy is a login champion, right? Is that not what we just figured out? Yeah. Dorothy is the login champion. The Cowardly Lion is the fusion champion. The other 3 are going to be shard champions. Or like you win the champion chase or whatever you could want to probably. 4-star higher attack. Brutal. And she's the best one? I think so. We just spent 25 minutes looking at all of them, and I think so. I think the Cowardly Lion or Dorothy are the 2 best. I mean, again, we said there's a chance that the Tin Man's the best, but I think Ozoda's going to be great. I think she's going to be super annoying as the dungeon boss. But I think the Scarecrow is the 5th of 5 good ones, right? Like, it's not like the Assassins where they kind of suck. Like, I for sure prefer the Scarecrow to bossing. But then I probably prefer Bayek to all of these guys. I don't know. How many reruns do you have to do to get Thor? I did for the 5th time. Took me 5 or 6. I did 6 the other night for somebody else and didn't get it once. Some people got it first try. It's not. There's not a number. It's just luck. I wish it was like 1, 2, 3, or I wish it would just alternate. Right? If the first one was Luminosity, second one was Daryl, third one was Thor, then Luminosity, that would be wonderful. Because some people want Luminosity. It's just not predictable at all by any means, which is sad. Um, Made over 30 accounts for people this challenge. I've gotten like, I think I've gotten like 3 Thors, most are Errol. Okay. Doesn't Scarecrow have the cooldown reduction and revive? I'm remembering wrong. No, you are correct. But, I don't know. I guess I'm thinking of it as a Sam's account. Like what I don't have. Like I have a lot of champions who do what that guy does but better. I don't have as many people that do like what Tin Man does or what Dorothy does. Or even what Ozilda does. Definitely not what Charlie Lion does. I guess that's not true. I have a Laz who literally does what he does but better. No, I think he's wonderful. Like I think if you could pick one of them to put on like a new account, probably the Robot Scarecrow, maybe. Maybe. But it's a single target revive and it's a 1-turn cooldown on a 3-turn. So the reduce everyone's cooldown by 1 is on a 5-turn cooldown. Book, it's on a 3-turn cooldown. But you can also get a Painkeeper that does it on a 3-turn cooldown, who's a rare. Tybafus. $15 super chat. Thanks for the entertainment. Have a good weekend, dude. Thank you so much, Tyba. I appreciate that. That is very, very kind. Thank you so much, my man. Zika said, I want all of Oz champs, but I don't think I'm going to get all of them yet. Because getting all of them is always expensive. I was able to get all the turtles after forking over a lot of money and getting lucky. I did not get all of the assassins after spending a lot of money and did not get lucky. So we will see. I'm excited that we're getting 2 of my top 3 for free. Not free, obviously, it's a fusion, but technically, I don't have to open my wallet to get 2 of the top 3, which is pretty cool. You have 8 for this, the Dark Elf Mythical. I do. Let's switch monitors over again. That's definitely one monitor. No, don't use them a lot. But I do. What do you think is possible to get on a new account without pulling any shards or getting spinning gems? What do you mean, Greg? Oh, like for the Oz champions? I think it's possible to get the fusion if we start now, but it'll be close. Wait, what do you mean? Without pulling any shards or spinning gems? I don't know what you're asking. Like, I don't think it's possible to get a fusion without pulling any shards or spinning gems. So you can get the login champion, that's what I think. If that's what you're asking. What's your take? I have Venomage hits a lot harder and is a lot more useful than I was led to believe. I have not been super impressed with him, but to be fair, I haven't given him a ton of chances. He's unbooked. But I've used him in Faction Wars, and I've ended up taking him out for a lot of teams because he's pretty squishy. The Dark Elves is open. I think he's got a cool kit, and I was thinking when I was looking through champions, I think he could be a very cool champion to counter Mercurial once that change things go. Greg, I still need a little more context. So, are you saying if you stop pulling shards now and stop spinning gems now? Yes, again, I think the fusion is possible. People asked that. They said, if I started my account today or yesterday, do you think it's possible for me to get the fusion? I think it would be difficult, but possible. But yes, as long as you can get it, as long as you're hitting, Nightmare Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss to try and get some shards, and you have a decent amount of gems, I think it's possible to get the fusion. And then obviously everyone gets Dorothy. I think his alternate form can be a very cool counter to Mercurial once the provoke effects come into play. Because he's also got a stun ability, and it's a places provoke. And then when he's attacked, places weaken and a chance of placing stun, which I like that a lot. I mean, let's see what his stats are. 250, low crit rate, good attack. Oh, I got it back. I'm running Doom Tower right now. Sam, I didn't see part when you went over all the Oz champs. Who would you say is like the Donatello and Leo of this collab, the best two? So I think the best two, in my opinion, and again, this is very early. Take everything I say with a grain of salt, always, but especially with champions that I haven't tested, is Dorothy and the Cowardly Lion. I think the best two that we're getting for free are the two that we're getting for free are the best two. I think that the Tin Woodman could very well be 1 or 2. Right now I have him as 3, but I could. It depends on his multipliers and how crazy these 2 abilities are. And then Ozilda is 4. The Scarecrow is 5. Is what I have. But yeah, I think Cowardly Lion looks awesome, dude. Like there is no part of his kit I don't love. Like each hit steals turn meter. That's wonderful. Triple hitter, great for Fire Knight, great for bosses. Fear stuff is fun. AoE, increased defense, and fervor. Also before attacking, so he's self-buffing his own damage. We love that. And a fear. Like that's a wonderful ability. An AoE that places increased defense and fervor is a great ability. The fact that it also places true fear is kind of nuts. Also counterattack and reflect damage on all allies. That's kind of nuts. There's only a few champions in the game with AoE counterattack. I think we're up to like 5 now, maybe 6. There's not many of them. And then we are ignoring shield and strengthen and shield. Very cool. And then the nasty fear counter, I think is going to be wonderful. People are pitching him as like a Fabian counter. Like I think he looks phenomenal. But Dorothy, I think the buff steal, buff spread is crazy, and I think that would pair very, very well with the Tin Man too. But it's hard. Like maybe Ozilda comes out and it's crazy. Maybe Scarecrow comes out and there's a lot more uses than I think. But I think they're all 5 bangers. I don't think there's a miss there. If you have the chance, I would recommend you get all of them. If I have the chance, I will try and get all of them. I should ban Yuzuko. I agree. I think Dorothy will help new players facing other Pelops in Arena 100%. Can you imagine facing like Pelops goes, places his Magma Shield on everybody, and you say, nope, that's mine, and you take all of their Magma Shields? Is why I like Raid. Everyone's account and views on characters are different, 100%. With the Lion or Loki go crazy with Mavara because of the fervor for sure. I mean, my account today is it possible to defuse it? Yes, be quiet, but very difficult, and hopefully you can get to Ultra Nightmare quickly. No reverse card, exactly. Yes, possible but difficult for sure. So we went to my wife's grandma's house for dinner and hot tub, and she gave me some cookies to go. So we're eating some cookies because they're sitting here on my desk and I'm eyeing them. But I do want to do Proving Grounds. I have 3-star 9 levels so far, so we're gonna try and beat 10, 11, and 12 today. This one was kind of tough, like Dark Fae. That's my lowest score. So 4 Sky is not too hard. This Faction Wars boss, he exchanges HP, so we definitely need some big healing. Might do Cardio Siffy. Although these two are not built at all right now. We stripped their gear back off. I'm gonna grind non-stop, lock in, absolutely. Should temporarily ban Glizzy for me. Glizzy has donated 10 subs to the chat, to the channel, this stream. He's not getting banned. What I can show you guys is what else I'm working on. which is my speed tune guides. So I'm trying to build out, because I've had the Clan Boss Team Finder, right? So this was the first tool I built. What if I donate 11? I feel like we're getting to a dangerous path, but I would say if you were to donate 11, we could time somebody out for like 10 minutes. Or mute somebody for 10 minutes. Of your choice. So I built this a while ago. You manually go in and select which champions you have, and it'll suggest a team for you or the ones you're closest to. Make it Glizzy and Marcus is my go. Donate 11 subs, I'll time out Glizzy. But what I'm trying to build is connecting this to the speed tune guides, and I'm writing my own guides because these are a little bit complex. Like, look at all this math. So I'm trying to build a more digestible version of that, and also stop routing people to Deadwood Jedi, both for the sake of me, but also for the sake of I don't know how long his server is going to be up. So I wrote down several guides. I've done the easy double man-eater, the ultimate there, and the myth-fu. Those are finished. And these take a while. I've got pictures of presets. I'm trying to like build more of these, and I link my video at the bottom. And then this links directly to the calculator. I'm trying to build all of that as I can, but it takes a crap ton of time. All right, that was done. Wonderful. The team finder is limited to those characters. So the team finder is including, I can add champions easily. I'm only including champions that are relevant to speed tunes. Draconi, welcome him in. So like I'm not adding Geomancer because Geomancer can, in terms of a speed tune, is the same as Kale. He's the same as Fane. Like Geomancer does not change how you build the team. It's just a DPS spot. So I'm putting in the Seekers, the Deacons, the Demithas, the Man-Eaters, the champions that build the actual speed tune, the champions you need to have to build the speed tunes. So there should not be a speed tune out there that I don't have the champions for. That hurts. Question, I need an idea how to build a Chimera 1T. Chimera is very difficult. I don't know the recipe needed for Chimera. Yeah, it's very, very difficult. Healing, reviving, a little bit of damage, but realistically, in my biggest key for success would be you want to go very, very fast and make the Chimera go very, very slow. Not like Hydra. You gotta put the Myth Salad team you built me on my one account. Yeah, so Myth Salad I think is on the Clan Boss Team Finder, but it's not, the guide is not built. So depending where we get to in stream tonight, we might start putting out one of those. I need to see behind the curtain. Chimera is just more rich go, free wins. I've never used more rich going. Chimera. I hate Chimera. Yeah, it's definitely my least favorite of the 3 clan bosses. No questions there. I can't get Nightmare going yet. Yeah, it's difficult. Because at a certain point, if you're going to bring a lot of buffers, you need to have increased resistance and or super high resistance stats to remove them. Resist them removing your buffs, and that's pretty tough. I hated Hydra till I got Neve. Don't even have her. Nice. Which got RS on the other screen, that's exciting. You know when the Chimera change is supposed to happen? I have not heard anything about Chimera, so I do not know. I hated Hydra till I got Bayek. Yeah, I hated Raid till I got Bayek. I don't have Bayek, so that means I still hate Raid by that metric. I heard all the time that Seeker is good for Demon Lord, but I don't really see the appeal. Does he hit hard? He does hit kind of hard. The appeal of Seeker is his A2, which for speed tuning is one of the best in the game, because it is a 3-turn cooldown, but he gives himself an extra turn, fills all allies' turn meter, including himself, by 30%, and then immediately takes another turn, basically meaning it's only a 2-turn cooldown. So he is one of the best champions at speeding your team up in terms of making you try and go 2-1. I never got Bayek, an increased attack. I also do not have Bayek. I don't know the increased attack part. Oh, Seeker's increased attack, yeah. That's to be honest though, like that is nothing to, like yes, that is a nice to have, that's nothing to do with why he's so highly rated. People don't understand, like when you get in there and start trying to build new speed tunes and get in the nitty gritty of building speed tunes, it is crazy. Like if you want to just take Seeker out of a team and see how much faster your team has to go, it's like 60 speed for everybody else. Like it's so big. Seeker increased attack carried by Bad Eater. It's for sure big for damage, no question. It's gonna be a long fight, dude. I think once we get this dude down, it won't be as bad, but losing our Seeker and a Reflex set, that's not a bad idea. I like Seeker and Toxic set for Clan Boss. Yeah, I ran Seeker and Toxic, exactly. You really get big damage numbers from him. Let's see if we can auto this if I point the AI over there. Someone got very mad at me in the YouTube comment. Not very mad. Someone got on to me with like a lecture because I kept talking about champions AI, basically meaning their prioritization of their skills when left on full auto. And he said, that's not AI. And I was like, okay. I mean, it's the champions like coding and what they choose to do and left to their own machinations. And he was very vehement that that was not AI. I was like, okay. This is definitely gonna be a lot slower since we took out Foal and Valorant's good gear. You clanker, exactly. Crit Cap Seeker and Toxic Set goes crazy, not gonna lie, 100%. Oh, I hated Raid till I got Teox. I missed that comment. AI just stands for automated interactions, LOL. I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking, but I guess it's obviously it's artificial intelligence. And so they're saying that there is no artificial intelligence. It's just coding. It's not thinking or doing anything. It's just following a program set of interactions. And I was like, yes, you're correct. I'm not arguing that my Kale is actively thinking and making decisions, but he is making decisions based off of the inputs that are in there. It feels very silly and pedantic to argue about that. I might build Myth Air Team for my clan boss. I'm currently using Myth Tower with Xenomorph, Ezio, and Reliquary. Yeah, Myth Air is wonderful. Just make sure you're dealing with a stun target well. That's a difficult part of that team. But Myth Air is one of the highest damage ceiling teams, as well as if you can build it, it's one of the easiest one keys out there. That being said, I did take it the other day, and it was not a one key, and the person was very mad. And, well, can't guarantee one key. But if you have Xenomorph or Ezio, I think that should be good enough damage. I'm also trying to teach people more about clan boss speed tunes. So in these articles and stuff, there's a section that talks about how it works, I think. Yeah, so Eris's increased speed is extended by Demitha. Combined with the extra turns and consistent turn meter boosting of Deacon and Seeker allow each champion to take 3 turns for each one. That says the champion, that should say the clan boss takes. Each turn ends with Demitha placing block damage to protect from each hit. Eris then cleanses any debuffs the clan boss places. Trying to show how the team functions and runs. I think a lot of people are kind of just oh, it's magic. You click it and it runs and it does it. Stage 11 sucks. Is this stage 10? So I guess I will experience that next. I haven't been able to figure out a 1-key alternate team yet. I've got a pretty decent 2-key team though. So you can two different pathways. One, you can DM me on Discord. I'm happy to take a look at your account, see if there's anything hiding there. The other one is the Clan Boss Team Finder. I think this is pretty cool. So if you have Mytha, Seeker, Deacon, and Heiress, then it would recommend the Ultimate Myth Air team. And then there's a guide to it, and a video guide to it as well, on how to build this team, and this is for sure like a 1K ready team. But the tools are all being tweaked and will be improved. ASAP. ASAP as possible. Man, I got a lot of Valeries. I only have one account that reached Ultra Nightmare, and those are stuck 2K and brutal. That's tough, dude. I always think about, like, if I wanted to start accounts for fun, I would just get them to Ultra Nightmare. And then, like, just farm Ultra Nightmare every day and log in, and, like, that's kind of all I do. I'm trying to pick up Fallen. I think that would be good. Well, as you guys know, I'm the Clan Boss guy. I love building Clan Boss teams. If you need me to build you one, I will. Dude, can we just kill that side boss, man? I'm gonna kill this dude first. So far, stage 11 sucked. Granted, I did not pick the most, like, conducive team for this. Alright, now hopefully let's just start getting some momentum. Just took Tidemaster Dexicos to 5 stars on the alt account. Try again, we're gonna try and do 13 for now. Try and kill this head first because he's the most annoying with his provokes. I think the rest of the heads should go down pretty easily. You kind of have to set yourself up well on this boss because if he switches health to like my Siphi and my Siphi dies, then we're kind of in trouble. The key I need for locking 1K right now obviously works well. My current team at the moment is Cardio, Geo, Godseeker, Mikey, and Valk. If I could pull books and swap them with Geo, I think it'd be golden. For sure, you've got the champions for a Wixwell team, I'm assuming. You just need one more buff extender. But do you have like a Man Eater? Do you have a Demitha, Seeker, Deacon, Tuhunrock, Elva, Heiress, Tagoar, Roshkard, Warcaster, Laz? There are lots and lots and lots of champions that can be built a 1K team. Helicath. Never mind about stage 11. If you have Hilby and Torment together, they make that way easier. I do have Hilby and Torment together, Lazy Bear. And that should be possible. Oh, Tidemaster Dexicos died. Because he's level 1. How many people we got in here? 19 on YouTube, 18 on Twitch. Not bad, not bad. Not as big as Wednesday. Wednesday, we were popping off. Wednesday, we had like 70. So that was crazy. I don't know why. It wasn't even like the new start of the account. Or was it? I guess it was. thinking, so I took Razovarg to 60 on my account. I think I'm gonna take Thor to 60 next and leave Belt at 50 for a while. 6 a.m. in the EU, we sleep good, dude. That's crazy. I'll probably be up late tonight. It's 10 o'clock here. I'll probably stream to like 10:30 or 9:50 here. Because I do got videos to record and I'd like to play some Assassin's Creed tonight. Really like trying to find time to play that game, but it's just tough. Alright, I think let's just Which AC? Black Flag, Resynced for playing Marcus. I played a good amount, but it's tough to find some consistent time to sit down and play it. I had a slow period 2 weeks ago and the week before that at work, like my actual day job, where things were pretty slow, so I was trying to play a lot during the day. But at night, like my life is just consumed by Raid. 13 hours in my new account, I just hit Demon Lord hard for 3.44 million. Nice. We played Odyssey and I'm halfway through Mirage. Marcus, that's awesome. Odyssey's probably my second favorite after Black Flag. I think Black Flag has to be my favorite. Dude, I'm one of the world's biggest Odyssey defenders. I don't care if people don't think it's a good Assassin's Creed game. It, to me, just is an objectively good game. It's so freaking fun. And the DLCs are amazing. Some of the best DLCs I've played. I loved it. Odyssey would almost for sure be my next one. But I also just love like the RPG style of it. So I love Valhalla. I love Origins and Odyssey. Like all three of those are amazing. Those are probably my top four. Black Flag, Odyssey, Valhalla, Origins. Maybe Origins, Valhalla. Freaking love it. Odyssey is the best map by far. Couldn't care what anyone says. Mirage feels way too underrated. I've never finished Mirage. I have Mirage. I bought and started Mirage and Shadows and didn't finish either. Again, and I feel like I complain about this, and every time I complain about it, I feel guilty to complain about it, but I just don't have enough time to play and finish these games. And so I like start a ton of games and never finish them. Don't one shot Raz. Dude, right now he is soloing the dragon essentially. He just solo Dragon 13 basically. Because he just goes so fast. Odyssey isn't a good AC game, but it's a really good game. Yeah, that's the most common comment like I see on like TikTok and YouTube when people talk about different games. It's a bad Assassin's Creed game, but it's a good game. And a lot of people have a similar sentiment about Valhalla, but not. They wouldn't even argue it's that good of a game. But dude, Odyssey is just so freaking fun, man. The different weapons and fighting style, like each way you play feels unique. Bows feel different than the different kinds of bows feel different. Like playing with a staff versus playing with a mace versus playing with a bow. Like it all feels like playing with daggers. It's crazy. The different power-ups you get are amazing. You become so unbelievably overpowered, which is crazy and unrealistic, but also super fun. I also just love everything Greek and the Greek mythology, like fighting the Cyclops and the Minotaur. It's so cool. It's like I feel like I'm just glazing it, but like legitimately some of my favorite boss fights in video games come from that game, dude. I remember, what's that? I have to look it up because I don't remember the dude's name. There's like there's the main Cyclops you can fight, but there's like a different Cyclops on a random island that you can fight. I think there's two, and it's one of my favorite fights ever. The Fire Cyclops and the Caldera of Nisiros. I wish I could type Argos the Bright One. This dude. Legitimately one of my favorite fights. It was like I just stumbled upon them and I was like, what the heck is this? And you're just like fighting this giant fire cyclops in a volcano, and I was like, this is amazing. This is so cool. I just had like adrenaline pumping and what is it, serotonin in my brain. It's just like, this is freaking sick. WTF, why are more people talking about this start right now for a spender? Padraig, Link, with Criodan, Venomage, Fahrakin, Pops code, and you reroll till you get the Thor pass. I don't know. Clan Boss team is Padraig, Pelops, Venomage, Fatman, and Thor. I don't think Thor is very good in Clan Boss. I don't know, Zico. I mean, I like it. I don't love that, though. Like, I don't love that much more than just a Tholan Pelops, a Tholan Padraig start. I hate to say it, does Pelops bring that much to that account, especially once you get out of the early game? Because to me, if you're picking an account like that, you're trying to get to the end game as quick as possible, and I feel like once you get to that end game, you take Pelops out of your team. So yeah, I worry that this team doesn't have the damage, and I don't want to run a 20-minute fight just for him to get revived too fast. But it's very, very possible. John said, this Edward team you have has completely revived my interest in farming arena. Let's go, dude. One of the best videos you've ever made. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Techner, good evening. How are things? Things are great, dude. Hope you're doing well. Pups is still very good in-game, though. I don't think so. I think he falls off a lot. Like, I'm in the in-game, and I would not ever, ever, ever hesitate at all. If I'm playing a team and they pick Pelops, I would never, ever, ever ban Pelops. He is not a concern to me. So I think we need to just not buff a ton here, basically, so he can't steal any crazy buffs from us. Or we can place block buffs. Either one. I just think we don't have enough damage. Yeah, I think Pelops is just not near as good late game as he is early game. Like, for example, Ash started his new account or whatever with Tholan, Padraig. I don't think he's missing Pelops. Now that he's through most of the early game, I don't think he cares at all that his account doesn't have Pelops. Yeah, we're definitely not doing enough damage in 4 turns. There's no shot. I think we just need to gear our Tholan and Valor and Veteran. I was tempted to do double Razavark for fun. I think Glizzy did that. I don't know if he's sticking with it or not, but I think that's what he did. The heal reduction's nice, but yeah, we're not getting there in 3 turns. I ran Marius, Androck, and Ancora, and then 2 of the required champs for the points. I don't know if you have Marius. I do have Marius. It's an in-game fall off the mid-game. He's still pretty good. For sure. For sure. Obviously, by no means am I stupid enough to start bashing Pelops. Marius would be good, probably. Or Newt. Let's see if we're close. Saw someone try double Raz. They did not like it, lol. Yeah, I think it's more of a meme or funny thing. It's the same thing because people joked about that for a long time with double Padraig, and it's like, double Padraig's one of the worst double champions you can start with because you lose so much benefit of what he's doing, Jason. Oh, we're close, guys. We're close. Get him, Tholan. Get him, Cardio. Let's go. Let's go. Ugly, but we did it. Or Razavark and Alice for an Alice in Wonderland 5. Very fun. What would you keep playing? Wixwell and Aphidus plus all starters for the last 2 years, or Toshiro and Chuzen and all the starters? Probably Wixwell and Aphidus. Toshiro and Chuzen definitely better champions. But the thing is, Wixwell gets you to 1 Kyoto Nightmare team, and Toshiro and Chuzen do not. Except for this White Rabbit is psychotic. Very true. Who did I use against this earlier? Harvest Jack? I think that's who it was. Which boss is this guy? Here. I run Jack and Shamail. I thank God they didn't tie the points to a time limit. I agree. What do you mean by all starters? I'm assuming he means like all like logins, like Ezio and Mikey in them. Could be wrong. I only have time for one account now. I definitely get that. Uh-oh. Try a Hilby Tormund run. I think that could be fun. Don't know how built Tormund is. I mean, kind of stuck at 3 King Nightmare, and that's pretty tough. Yeah, with Wixwell, that shouldn't be an issue at all. Yeah, Hilby's naked. Ninja Michelangelo, Valiant, etc. Yeah. No, you're right as always. No, I'm with it. I'm with you. Same page. Valorant's not built. Poland's not built. Hilby is legit naked. Tormund's half naked. And then random sets. Very random sets. Just get the Wixwell account from watching Emery and then focus on the other account. Very true as well. Then you wouldn't have to play too much on it. Gun's the right call here, but brings in an additional point multiplier. You can hold down the click on the champion or editing the team or picking champions and go straight to equipment. That's good to know. I didn't know that. I think I did know that actually. I think I just forgot it. He's already going crazy. I have a 6-star Ascended Whisper with a 1-star soul. Trying to figure out team comp to put her in. Yeah, Whisper. I run Whisper and ally attack team, so Cardio Mikage, Fahrakin the Fat, people like that. You think there'll be a code for the fusion like Pelops or no? Probably not. I mean, I have no idea, but probably not. I would be surprised. Low-key, I think that would be a good idea. And maybe it would get more people, like new players involved in the Oz in the game, but I don't predict that being a code, no. It's fine. Toshiro and Chuzen are just so much better arena. Yeah, Chuzen's one of my favorite arena champions in the game. Toshiro's one of my favorite damage doers in the game. I think if you're playing the whole game and focus on the whole game, it's that account. And that account is for sure more fun. I'm just thinking in terms of like you getting that account in 1 year versus the Wixwell account in 1 year. I would take the Wixwell account in 1 year because you could be farming Ultra Nightmare for a year. Versus Toshiro and Chuzen, you would not be farming Ultra Nightmare. Toshiro's wonderful, but he needs very, very, very good stats to be good. Sylvia's dying. I don't have a healer. First thought is Sip. He feels like an easy one, but I would also like it's curious to bring in somebody else who just like brings in more freezes. Lady Noelle is funny. When I get 3 fusion tokens, we say Wixwell is for a year is like 100 sacreds if not spending any. I don't know about 100, but yeah, probably close. I love the Tri-Furad. I don't use Furad enough. Of all the Oz champs, Dorothy is the one I'd be least surprised being killed after the event is over. I think I'd agree with that. When I get 3 fusion tokens, should I get Newt as a fusion exchange or Fabian for whom I have a 6-star soul? It really just depends on where you're trying to progress. It's very difficult to tell people who to use. I've made several videos about that where I talk about it in depth. But if you're already One King Ultra Nightmare, then I would recommend Fabian or Newt, which you're already at that discussion. So I assume you're already One King Ultra Nightmare with Wixwell or somebody else. So then. Depends on how much you like Arena, because if you like Arena at all, I'd go Fabian. Fabian is legitimately game-changing in the Arena. He's so unbelievably good. Like, legitimately broken, busted, good. But the Newt is also amazing in PvE content. Newt if you're more PvE, Fabian if you're more PvP. An old account with the 6-star Awaken, Whisper, and Crushing Random Relentless set. She smacks so hard. Yeah, absolutely. See, the only issue is he'll be still taking damage and we're not healing him back up, even though we're going to get more freezes here with Criodan. One guy did 250 days clan boss chest and got like 660 ancients, 250 voids, and 100 singles. Wow. Maybe you're right. I guess you're right. What do I get? So for 52 weeks, you would need to get 2 sacreds a week. I definitely get 2 sacreds a week. I think I agree. Sacreds a month. Yeah, 3-ish a week. That's 144 in a year, but I believe it. Should have expected it. I honestly don't need any more champions. I need books for the champions I already have. That's very true. But again, best way to get booked is Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. Well, that and Grim Forest, dude. I got like 4 legendary skill tomes from Grim Forest today. It's crazy. Grim Forest is so freaking cool, dude. It is legitimately becoming my favorite area of the game. Well, I'm having fun with Proving Grounds. It's just a very simple double boss fight system. Nonetheless, very fun. Golly! Just nuke the piss out of Hilvy. Goodness gracious. Will you stop getting feared every turn? Grim Force my favorite too. It's so good. Alright. Wait, there's skill books in Grim Forest. There's so many, dude. I legitimately, there was 3 in one little corner of the map today, and I got all of them. And I think I got one from the chest too. There's all over the place. Like I almost have an overflow of legendary skill tomes, and I don't buy them. Yeah, all kinds of stuff, dude. The thing is, I made a video. I would love to talk about it more, which I guess stream is the place to talk about it, because I made a video about how amazing Grim Forest is, and it's like one of the worst performing videos on my channel. Nobody watched it. It had like 300 views, maybe. It would be like 2,000, 1,000, 5,000, 300, 900, 2,000, 4,000. Like, it was just, that was like my worst performing video of like the whole month. I'm 2 keying Ultra Nightmare. I'm 1 keying Nightmare at the moment. It was an extra Nightmare. But I'm fine with it. The refresh for an extra key doesn't take that long. Building with what team is also very hard. It's super easy. It is the easiest 1 key team to build. I would need extra champions to extend the shield. So between Newt and Fabian, which you want to pick? Again, I already answered Overlord. It is, if you want to progress in PvE, Newt. If you want to progress in PvP, Fabian. Dealer's choice. They're both amazing. Both of them will help you. Both of them will be wonderful. It's just depending on those are the two. They're very, very different areas. So I pulled Sidex King Killer. Congrats. During the double Lego event, but I have Newt already. Is he worth building? I have to look at this kid again. I remember him being very good, but I don't remember exactly what he does. I still don't understand how Grim Forest works. I mean, basically you build a deck of a ton of varying champions, and then you get random champions per fight. Pretty simple. We can take a look at it later. I still have 30 keys left. Free-to-play Cursed City and Grim Forest are like gold mines to me. Absolutely. Yeah, there's so much stuff there. Goodness. Excuse me. Should get Lion though, in my opinion. Wait. Are you answering this question? They're literally 1A, 1B. The only difference is where they'll carry you. Yeah, they're like, again, they're both amazing. No one would fault you for getting either. It's just I can't answer for you because I don't know where you need to progress. And I refuse to be like, you have to do this, and then you regret that and get mad. Like whenever I tell somebody to go for a fusion and they say, I went for the fusion and I don't use them. I don't know if you're going to use them or not. Sidex has an amazing kit. Yeah, I was going to say, when I've read it before, I remember it looking amazing. I just haven't looked at it in a while. I think we're done with dragon farming. The other magic potions. Just won a live rating against someone 700 rating above me. Edward Block Revive is just so gross. I love that, Don. I'm happy for you. I've had a few arena champions like that where it just feels like, wow, arena is really opening up to me now. The first one was Harima. I was like, dude, this is crazy. Second was probably Warlord, and then most recently it was Predator. Kind of felt like that a little bit with Tecteon, but even then there are too many counters around him now. Ember's Block Revive is more gross. Embers is wonderful. Embers is probably the most underutilized champion on my account. Seiko said, Sam. Seiko. I can answer for him. Get new. If you can progress PvE, you can't progress PvE unless you PvP unless you spend a lot. No, I think Fabian is the answer to progressing in PvP. From Edward, which of these builds are you running? Lethal Stone Skin or Deflection? Stats are very similar. Lethal Stone Skin. It's both increasing his damage and helping him keep alive. Stay alive. The Deflection is good, but I don't think it's that better by any means. I was running Empress and Predator and Stone Skin Library, and it was brutal. Empress is gross, dude. So is Predator. Those are both disgusting champions. I would always keep 3 fusion tokens just in case they buff something or bring some champion back for whatever reason. That's not a bad idea. I don't think... Yeah, I don't have any fusion tokens right now because I spent all 3 to get Tidus, obviously. And then Hagaba, that was during the Hagaba fusion. And then they've only done Camir since then, who was a fragment summon. So I have 0 fusion tokens. But there's also 0 level 3s that I can get. It's only level 2s and 1s. So I'm not that far behind. That's not a bad idea for luck. I like that. I like what you think, dude. A1 decrease attack and pain link, A2 decrease defense and decrease speed, A3 increase speed and ally protect, passive damage reduction, also it's very hard. Okay. Yeah, we'll pull him up in a second. I just want to finish this fight. Which I think we can auto once we kill these side boss. Max HP in the A2, okay. So yes, I would think you would build him as well as Newt. Similar to if you pulled a second Newt, you would build your second Newt. Gosh, Fullen is just falling over. I realized on my alt account, my new Razzlebarg account, I have so many magic champions. I have Dexicos, Thor, Razzlebarg, Criodan, Kale, I think somebody else. All who need magic pots. This is my go-to library deck right now. Talena, Mavara, Bayek, Edward, Predator. If one of those gets taken, a choice with Empress or Last Resort Harvest Jack. Those are nasty champions, dude. It would be tough for me to get through them. I mean, if you aren't progressing through PvE, which Newt is a god in, and getting books, shards, and other goodies that you need to build strong champs, you can't be progressing. For sure. Well, so that's the thing, Lazy Bear. I agree with you. PvE is more important than PvP. PvE is more important than PvP. 100%. But what if he's already set in PvE? What if he's beating everything and Newt would only help him beat him slightly faster? In which case, you're not really getting a ton of new resources, besides maybe some time. Versus if you're in Silver 2 in the arena and you're struggling there, then Fabian can take you to Gold Arena. It's just, I'm in the practice of not answering questions about what's better suited for someone's account until I know their account. If that makes sense. I think this just because I want to be able to strip buffs with Hilby when I need to. I kind of want to leave these guys alive so they can keep getting frozen and HP burned. PvP is crucial for base stats, also true. Also a valid point. There's also Newt and Fabian you can get on 2x progressives if you time your mercy. Yeah, it's tough though. You don't want to bank on that. Pulled him and Senna during Hackable Fusion, built both immediately, but Senna went on to everything. I didn't use him yet. Yeah, I was going to say Senna is going everywhere. Sidax, I'm not sure. I think he could be though. I think he could be that same tier of champion. We'll look up his kit in a sec. Zico, I feel the same way. I also wish I had a Senna. Those are ones worth banking. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a good day. I would love both. I have neither Sidax nor Senna. Senna especially. Senna is one of the few champions that would legitimately change my account. For real, for real. Alright, let's see if we can auto take this home. Not Sidax. Sidax. In all battles, side deck, exactly, yeah. It's one enemy, decrease attack, gain link, I love it. Defense based champion, AoE double hitter, decrease defense, decrease speed, nasty. Increase defense, increase speed, yeah, he's pretty amazing. And I think very, very different too than what Newt is bringing, right? Like decrease speed, increase speed, just thinking of more like Necmo. Ally protection is crazy, big damage is crazy. Like he needs a lot of stats, but he brings so much to it. 40% less damage if you got 4 enemies under ally protection. He could be a almost unkillable style champion, where he just like keeps everyone else alive via his ally protection. Yeah, he's wonderful. Let's go. Literally perfect timing. That's what I was gonna manual to do, is to make sure that Hilby would strip the buff at the right time. What's good, Squeaker? Welcome in, brother. Being a debuffing nuker means I actually have to give him a real build. I give him some love eventually. That's true. Definitely a stat-hungry champion. Speaking of Necmo, that lizard changed my account when I got him. I still use Necmo. He's still in my Nightmare Hydra team. Love Necmo. Not for long, but he is for now. The freaking faction wars boss is annoying, dude. I wanted to bring in a fun team, and I basically brought in a cheesy, all-void Lego team. I mean, I guess Hilby's not a void Lego, but the quality of a void Lego. What's funny is we're actually facing Magic Boss on both screens, because I'm facing the regular Magic Dungeon on my right screen, and this Proving Grounds Magic Boss on my left screen. Who do you think is better, pairing Lady Noelle and Sir Nick, or Hilby and Tormund? Hilby and Tormund. I love Neck even more because I have Teox, yeah, wonderful. I don't know if they're pairing great together, because Teox really won't spare with the damage dealer, but yeah, they can work for sure. Gotta love them lizards when Krisk and Fighty, I love myself a lot. I don't have Fighty, Fighty's pretty cool, but I love Krisk. Hey man, everybody loves a bit of cheese. Oh, absolutely. And there you go, 11,000 points. Stage 11, 11 minutes, 11,000 points. 11, 11, 11. There you go. And that's 33 stars. Stage 12. Phantom Shogun is tough, dude. Minnow's not that bad. I don't think we're going to be able to do it because I think this boss is going to have too much health. 11's a great number for sure. Yeah, Fighty I didn't even know existed when I pulled him with Damon. And the resistance with Pain keep him really good. Yeah, he's freaking... He, she, they, them. Wonderful. I don't have a Riho, obviously, so no decreased defense. Work. Okay. Might try with just one champ and see if it's good enough. We'll see. Anybody still remember I used the Cheese King Paragon? I don't. I did just pull him on my Razzleberg account, so I was debating running him in Nightmare and trying to get another Sacred Charge. Oh, freaking Enfeeble on my Toshiro, you suck. I will say, Phantom Shogun in a double boss is low-key kind of better because you don't have to hit him. So if you have Enfeeble, you just don't hit the Phantom Shogun. Gotta love when Tagoar brings back your whole team only to have him get one-shot. That's hilarious. I pair Necmo TX and run a non-lizard for TX Ringo's A1. Oh, Crowcat, nice, yeah. That's a wonderful pair. That makes a lot of sense. Stupid weak hits, dude. You would nerf my Toshiro. What a waste. We finally got him out of Enfeeble, and I think the boss is still going to place it on this. You'll A1 in. Sneaky 250 damage. And we get an ally attack with Cardio, that would be clutch. Ah, not quite. Not quite. There we go. Bingo. Do it. Kill him. Right. I don't know if there's gonna be enough points though, because we only have the one 9x multiplier. But we do have a crap ton of power, so I'm hoping that will be enough. Ezio, Xenomorph, Whisper, Maneater, Tagoar did worse. Back to the drawing board. Alright, that dude's dead. I think we just have enough power here that we should be good with one multiplier. But I've been running the Valorant in full on for everything. Nice. 8,000 super high points, but it is enough. Let's check and see if we're still in first. We're in first yesterday. Steez Deep, thank you for the follow, man. 12, 3 stars. I love it. Let's go to the leaderboard. Oh, we're in third. We're getting wrecked over here. Freaking Will, he's killing me. Marius, Galathier, Hagaba, Chelena. Marius and Galathier can probably solo a lot of this content. Dang, he's only run 9 stages, so he's just wrecking me. 18,000 points, 15,000 points, 13,000 points. Yeah, he's crushing me. Is Talena on the little bonus? I don't have her. I think she is though, right? Like she's in this tier 2 of bonuses. Have you seen all the Obi-Wan versus Anakin voiceover things? I've seen one of them that was really funny, which was a dude like recording the lines and going over the scene, which is pretty funny. But besides that, I have not seen more of them. I'm not super fussed about that. As much as I like to have pride of being in the leaderboards, I don't really care too much. Just want to get all the rewards. Wouldn't mind if you looked over my main account. Feel free to send me a DM. I'll take a look at screenshots. If you want coaching, you have to book that. But I'm happy to just answer any questions free via Discord. Boink, boink, boink. I used to have a build that Newt would just one-shot everything, but it needed him to have a cat's gaze, and I don't feel like giving Newt one of my best runs. They have flooded my reels, and I love it. That's awesome. I'll have to watch more of them. All right. It's almost 10:30. Probably call it soon. You stay grinding on the other account. Running magic. Keep over here. Go do that in your Discord. Yep. Just send me a DM on Discord, Techner. I can send you. If you're not in the Discord, I can send you a. Oh, Steve's Deep with the Prime sub. I almost missed it. Thank you so much, dude. So I've showed this before. I don't get like a notification when you guys subscribe or anything. Crap. Where'd it go? Yeah, so I don't get like a notification. So I have this little box and like stuff that comes up. So it's super chat, sheep stream, you followed, and you got the Prime sub. So I see this when I look, but I don't get any kind of like chime or notification. So I need to figure out how to set it up. Because when you guys see it on screen, because I could see it in the replays, you get that little like box that pops up and it says, you know, Steve just subscribe with Prime. I don't get that. That does not pop up on my screen. That's an overlay for you guys. So I always miss that. But either way, that was a ramble. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Prime subs are my favorite. Techner, let me send you a Discord invite just in case you're not already in there. And anyone is welcome to join my Discord and message me any kind of questions they might have. I am always down to help people. That's why I do what I do. But yeah, I need to record a video. I keep doing that. I need to record a video for tomorrow. I'm gonna try and build one of the Reservoir Clan Bus teams. I need to build more speed tune guides. Because each of those take like an hour to 2 hours to build. And I'll try and knock some out this weekend. Because during the week I've barely been surviving, and then we're doing this freaking new account thing. I think it's wonderful. It's just I don't have time to play more accounts. I need more hours in the day, not more accounts to play. That's an accidental rhyme, but I kind of like it. Cool. Let's go ahead and call this stream. We can raid somebody for the people that are here on Twitch. The people on YouTube are just in. To the 22 of y'all, thank you. But for the people on Twitch, I always like, you know, sharing the love. So let's see who is up raiding. Landon is up. Boomer is up. PJ is up. Let's go raid PJ again. Cool. Thank you guys. You have a good night. I'll talk to y'all on Discord and see y'all on a video soon. Go ahead and start the raid. He's got 40 people in there, so it's not like he's hurting for viewers, but I like PJ a lot. He's raided me plenty of times, so I like raiding him backwards. Thank you guys for all the gifted subs and Prime subs tonight. You guys went crazy. Hope you guys have a great night. See y'all soon.